Being underprepared can make or break any theme park day.
As experienced rope drop to park closed visitors, we'll be showing you everything we take in our park bag.
But before we jump into what we carry with us, we normally start our podcast episodes with a drink. So today we've decided to carry on that theme. So what have you got?
I've got a cheeky Stella.
Standard. And I have... Well, I'm making a cocktail menu for Christmas Day. So I have whipped up a Biscoff Espresso Martini. So I don't know what that's going to be like. Hopefully it's good. Espresso Martinis are one that I love but cannot make right at home. I just haven't nailed it. But this one looks pretty promising. So should we taste test?
Taste test.
Let me get rid of my biscuit first. Okay. Cheers. That's delightful. I like that.
That's a nice crisp Stella.
Be good, be good, be nice.
Right, let's get into it.
Yeah.
So first up, the game plan when it comes to the park bag. It needs to be small and light because you need to be able to carry it all day. Mm-hmm. And it needs to be able to fit in the universal lockers, which are fairly small.
Like letterbox width. They're very narrow.
And you need to be able to get them on Disney rides and like be comfortable with them on the rides.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the bag itself is important in what you choose.
So for my bag of choice is the Eastpak X Small. So I think it's the smallest one.
That needs a wash. Sorry,
it does need
it's
a wash.
seen
It's
a lot
been
of
battered.
bag days.
So this is my bag.
And I have a few. So usually, depending on the theme park, right? Depends on the bag. But a Loungefly, you'll see a lot of people using these. There's so many out there, and I wouldn't take this one to Universal because it is a Disney bag, but you know. But look how cool is this. I don't know if you'll even be able to see it on camera. Na, 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 na. Look at that. That's cool. But the last trip I took this crossbody sling from Baggu. So I don't know if you can see it there. It's got it on the strap. And this is the medium crescent bag.
And why would you choose that bag over the other bag?
Because they're more comfortable than a Loungefly with it sitting across your body. You can make it as long or as short as you want. It's machine washable as well. And it's just really flexible, and it's like a Mary Poppins bag. You can fit so much in here, it's ridiculous. And there's 2 pockets on the inside as well if you want to keep stuff tucked away. But I really like this bag to the point where just this morning it arrived in, it's called Dove Grey, but I think it's more of a beige. Yeah, I love these bags to the point where someone may have got one for Christmas as well, but hopefully they won't be watching this video. Why do you like that one?
So it's small enough, like I say, to fit into the lockers, and we do take, well, I take quite a lot of gear because of all the cameras and stuff, and it fits everything perfectly. And the 2 side pockets are really helpful. So actually going on to that now, we'll talk about these. Before we go into the bag, we'll talk about outside the bag. So I usually carry a Peak Design camera clip on the side of the strap, which is so I can clip my camera in. I have these water bottles, which is from Solomon.
Yep.
So I'm a big advocate for foldable water bottles where Becky doesn't really like them.
No, I don't like lukewarm water. My water has to be ice cold. So I take like an insulated water bottle. This fits in both of those bags that I just showed you. I have no idea where it's from, so sorry. But you've got a water bottle.
I am going to trial the insulated water bottle this time. Even in my hand, it feels way heavier than this one.
Yeah.
But like I said, the lukewarmness, it can be a problem. But then this one is semi-insulated.
That's better than ones you've had in the past.
It's better than the ones we've had in the past.
Yeah.
But it doesn't fold down as much as the ones we've had in the past.
Yeah, but for me personally, like if I will just not drink water, and it's so important in Florida's heat to stay hydrated. So if my water's lukewarm, I just won't drink it. So I'd rather carry around a heavier, more chunky water bottle and actually stay hydrated than take the collapsible ones. And it's got straw. Yeah, win.
Next pocket is my umbrella, which is just from Amazon. This has been like one of the best finds when it comes to foldable umbrellas. It's fairly strong. We've only had one casualty in 5 trips. It's fairly wind resistant. We didn't have it up in gale force winds, but it's been able to handle the wind, handle the rain, and top tip is that it's also portable shade. So if you're waiting in line outside, or if you're waiting for the parade, say at Disney, and you can just pop this up and you can just...
It's a lifesaver.
Lifesaver.
But yeah, obviously make sure your brolly is UV. Don't just buy a black brolly or umbrella, whatever you want to call them.
So yeah, a link for that will be in the description. Right, shall we get into the part bag?
Into the bag, yeah.
Into the bag.
Okay. So we're going to break down what goes in the bag into categories, just to make it a little bit more easier to digest for you. So first is survival.
So my first piece of survival gear is the Ray-Ban Meta sunglasses, but they're also prescription glasses because I'm a regular glasses wearer. So they have camera in, speakers. Never really use the speaker function. I can take calls on them, but like I say, just kind of use them for comfort, for the sunglasses capability, and I like to film on the rides sometimes.
Yeah, and they don't fall off compared to the ones on your face now. Did they fall off?
They're the one that's nearly fell off.
Yeah.
So yeah, these stay on my face without having to have the ropes and stuff. So yeah, big fan of them.
Whereas I don't wear glasses, so mine are just regular sunglasses. So mine are the Way Australia. I love this brand. I think that's how you say it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I've got a few pairs from them now and I love them. They are affordable but still really good quality if they want to come out of the bag. So these are my most recent ones. They're kind of a forest green with a tortoise shell frame. Now they do come with their own cases, but I got this one off Amazon just because it gives them a bit more protection. It's like a hard case but it folds out. So, and then it just locks into place and it just kind of gives it a bit more protection. So I normally carry them in there, and then when you're wearing them, you can just fold it down in your bag.
Next piece of gear is ponchos.
So yeah, we just buy a load of these from Walmart at the start of the holiday. Preferably I wouldn't pick the bright yellow ones.
Sometimes you've got to make do, haven't you?
Yeah, this is just what we had at the end because we used all the clear ones. But yeah, they keep you dry.
Yeah, and like you can just throw them away so you don't have to carry them about with you.
Which is not the most eco-friendly thing, we know, but I just don't want to be carrying around a wet rain jacket for the rest of the day.
So we normally take 2 or 3 of them in its part bag, so then in case.
Yeah.
Normally it only rains once a day, but sometimes it can be.
You like to have a backup, and you never know, you open it might split, so it's just best to have 2 at least in your part bag, and they take up no room, like they're so thin.
And we normally buy them out in Walmart, so then we can save some space in his luggage.
Yeah, because they're cheaper in Walmart than they are on UK Amazon, I think.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So yeah, ponchos, definite must. Take your ponchos. Even if it looks like it's a bright sunny day and there's no rain forecasts in Florida, take your ponchos. And you go on water rides, so yeah.
It's another saver as well.
Yeah.
Next up is Ziploc bags.
I don't take those, I let him take those.
Which are just standard ones from Tesco. I find they are cheaper in the UK than they are over in America,
Walmart,
especially in Walmart. Any Ziploc bag will do. We find these sizes pretty optimum. For example, you can put wet clothes in here. Like if your socks get wet, you can put them in here. If you have snacks that you're not finished, if you want to take snacks into the park, you can put them in here.
Yeah.
If you want to put medication in, yeah, they're just super
Sun
handy.
cream if it leaks, like your liquids for the day. Like the possibilities are endless.
Yeah, a bit of camera gear, whatever. Like.
Yeah, if you're on a water ride.
Yeah. Put them in Ziploc bags.
Yeah.
Next up, a bit of an underrated one, we have earplugs, which are, like I say, very underrated. They're good for like just taking the edge off if you're getting like in a high stim environment, which most of the theme parks are. So these are audio grade ones. These are modelled to my ear. Sorry, they're a bit dirty, disgusting, but yeah, they're modelled to my ear. These are probably a bit of overkill compared to other ones you can get. I was a musician for 12 plus years, so yeah, that's why I've got them.
He had to invest in his ears, whereas I've just got your more of a high street version. So these are loops. They come in the cutest little small tiny case. Please ignore my nails, they are well overdue. So I've just got the clear ones. They're great. I got them because we were going to HHN and I knew how loud it was going to be in those houses. And loud southern noises kind of make me cringe a little bit. So yeah, they're just really handy, and everything just gets a bit overwhelming sometimes in those theme parks. And putting some of these in, you just kind of go, oh, just like Jake said, takes the edge off a little bit.
All right. Next piece of gear is wet wipes.
This is more like the survival, is more like the adulting section.
So I use these Dude Wipes one, which funny story with Dude Wipes. I ordered some years ago from Amazon, and I thought it was just like a new company that just started. And then I found them in Walmart. So when they did turn up in the UK then many years ago, I thought I'd just bought like a really cheap knockoff kind of wet wipe.
I thought you'd bought intimate wipes.
Did you?
It sounds like what?
But yeah, Dude Wipes, they are the real deal. I'm not going to open this packet, but I'm not going to open this packet.
Dude Wipes, they are the real deal.
Sponsorship. We need some money, so yes, sort us out, Dude Wipes.
God.
Yeah, they're like a good size, whereas like sometimes you get wet wipes and the wet ones sometimes are a bit too small. So they are good size, good for like cleaning down surfaces. If you've eaten
Sticky snacks.
Yeah, ice creams leaked on your hand, drinks have gone everywhere. Yeah, Dude Wipes.
And I don't think they're antibacterial, so that brings us on to the next one. I carry a hand sanitizer with me. This is the Touchland ones. If you ask me, they're overpriced for what they are, but they do smell good. Like, you just spritz it on, rub it in, and I smell like, what is it, rain? Something, I don't know, I think I got a rain one. Yeah,
it does smell nice,
rainwater scented. It smells nice. And they're easier to put on than the gel ones, I think, but you can get spray ones that are a lot cheaper, and they don't sell them here in the UK that I'm aware of yet. So, and it's got one of Milo's hairs in it. How the hell's that happened? Anyway, so yeah, hand sanitizer. You're touching a lot of things. Carry a hand sanitizer.
Next up, we've got blister plasters, because for some weird reason, Orlando is the only place in the whole world where I seem to get blisters. And it happens every trip. It used to happen every trip until I really started paying attention to blisters. So alongside wearing comfortable shoes that you've already broken in.
He did all that before in the comments. We go, just wear shoes that you wear at home. Don't buy new shoes. Like,
yeah, done all that, and then still we're getting blisters. So blister plasters before we leave to the theme park is essential. I've got a bit of a routine putting blister plasters on my toes.
It takes so long.
So yeah, blister plasters, and then when you get there and if you start feeling a bit of a sore spot, you're probably not as bad as me, but yeah, you can just whack a blister plaster on, or if one falls off or whatever, you can always replace blister plasters with other blister plasters. I think you can actually go to first aid to get some, but I think they just put plasters
when the damage is done at that point, like pre-prepare. That's why like he straps his foot up like a footballer straps up their shins, like, yeah. That is...
This is how... I say pre-prepare, or if like you're out there and you're feeling a bit of a sore spot.
Yeah.
Chafe balm, cover it with plaster, like game changer.
And the chafe balm doesn't apply to just your feet. Obviously, you can put it on the insides of your legs. I sometimes get it if I'm wearing a certain top, right? There's certain tops from Uniqlo with the built-in bras. They're like tank tops, and I just get it a little bit there. So if you just rub a bit, it all helps.
Yeah. Also on the topic of like feet.
It's fine. Come on, carry on.
Also on the topic of feet, spare socks are essential.
I mean, everybody knows what socks look like.
Yeah, but here's some socks. In case your feet get wet, it's always good to like even like 4 or 5 o'clock if you've been in the parks all day, just having a bit of a sit down and changing your socks, it does wonders.
It does, it really does.
Also on first aidy kind of stuff, we have Gaviscon, or I don't know what the actual name of the drug is, but stuff to deal with heartburn.
Or Tums, you get those in Walmart and Target. They're little, I think they're chewy.
Acid suppression or something like that.
Yeah.
Especially when you're eating sugary foods and like high fat foods. Also on the topic of medication, we have Advil.
Advil.
I said Advil.
Oh, I thought you said Andvil.
Advil.
Advil.
Advil, which is ibuprofen or ibuprofen for them
Ibuprofen.
weird people who don't pronounce it properly. And that's just, this is from Walmart. So it's just, we bought that over there. We do sometimes take ibuprofen with us when we fly. But yeah, we just forgot it this time, so we bought a little packet, and like they feel weight, like they're so much easier to carry. In a little packet like this rather than the ones that you get from the UK in like a sleeve. And like, you can rely on the medical facilities at Universal or Disney. Not Disney Springs though, we found that there's no medical facilities there. But just to save you time having to go to the medical tent and
it's better to just have your own.
Yeah,
and then you've got your own stash. And also remember to take your own medication if you are on any medication at that point. When you're in the theme parks, take it with you. You never know what's happening.
Deodorant. Everyone knows what deodorant looks like. Apply deodorant regularly.
Please do.
Please. And then last up in this section is like chapstick.
Yeah, but we'll get into that later. We'll just do a little bit of a miscellaneous one because I don't know where to put this. But if you are going to the Disney parks and you like some Mickey ears upon your head, but we all know they get painful after a while, I have this little Mickey strap that you clip your ears into. Now the little clip has broken, so I didn't take it on the last trip. I should just really replace that. But what you do is you unpop this bit, put your Mickey ears in it, clip it back up, and then you can hang that on your bag, and you don't have to, and they won't fall off, like, because it can't go anywhere because of the ears. So it's just a nice way to store your ears. And if you're taking the Loungefly, obviously these ones are acrylic, so they don't kind of compress, but oh god, they're a bit fragile. So you don't want to be crumpling them up in your bag, so these just kind of dangle there. So these are a good thing. You can get them from Etsy, loads of different types there, but I clearly need to just replace the little clip. But yeah, there's a miscellaneous for you. So another one from the miscellaneous is, well, it's more of an essential really. Like you can't access the parks if you don't have these.
Universal parks.
Yeah. Annual pass or your park ticket for the day. Universal ones, I think you can have them on your phone, but it's constantly getting your phone out when you're going in the ride queues and stuff, because quite often they'll double scan at the start and then part way through. So we like to just keep ours on a lanyard. This one's from this year's Halloween Horror Nights, but I normally have a dark mark one. Like these are kind of Universal's way to express your film interest. Like in Disney, people tend to go for the Loungeflies.
Or magic bands.
Or magic bands, yeah, more magic bands. But yeah, these are essential. Mine's busted. As you can see, I need to get a new sleeve for it, but they're just easy to access your park passes.
Yeah, and especially for like using lockers, which a lot of the rides do use. You need to scan your pass.
Yeah.
So you do need to keep your passes with you.
Yeah.
So instead of having it in your pocket, if you don't have zips on your pockets, lanyard, just a way to go. You can tuck it in your shirt.
Well, you have to tuck it in your shirt.
You have to tuck it in your shirt, yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of the rides, you go through metal detectors, so you shouldn't take your phone with you, like Velocicoaster, for example. You have to leave the majority of things in your locker. So take your park passes.
Yeah.
Don't leave them in the locker. Next up in miscellaneous, again, it's an important item, is your wallet, purse. This is the one I take. So this is just a Loungefly card holder. Not got my cards in it at the minute because I use an actual purse when I'm at home, really. You can fit your ID in the back, and there's plenty of pockets there for your cards. So, yeah.
So I normally take my main wallet, which I use at home, and I kind of regret it. I'd want a card holder like what Becky's got.
You want one of them pop-up ones?
Or just a card holder, I think,
Yeah.
just need something lighter. So yeah, no one's really even using cash in the parks anymore, so yeah, card holder just is so much easier just to carry cards around with you. And even then, rarely pull my wallet out because I'm using like Apple Pay on my watch or on my phone.
Yeah, or Monzo.
Monzo and stuff. So yeah, I'm rarely using my cards anyway, so a little card holder would be really beneficial there. And yeah, the only time that you kind of need cash, I guess, is if you're tipping, and even then in most of the restaurants around Disney and Universal.
You can tap it.
Yeah, you pay on your cards.
Yeah.
So yeah, card holder.
I think my last miscellaneous is... If you're in the UK, this is such a throwback. These Listerine mouth strips, like, oh my God, these in the early 2000s, and we just can't get them anymore. So I think they're nicer than chewing gum because once your chewing gum's stale, you have to go and put it in the bin, whereas this, it dissolves on your tongue, gone. When I saw these in Target, I was like, oh my God.
I don't like them, mate.
I do.
Like, I can't.
It just...
Yeah.
You can pop them in and then...
Yeah, true.
But, like...
They're smaller than mints, pack of mints.
They're very... Like, that feels like nothing. That, and I feel like it leaves your breath fresher for longer with these because you're essentially getting a blast of Listerine mouthwash. So, yeah, don't be stanky.
So this section is kind of my section, being the nerd that I am. So we're talking about what tech we take to the theme parks. So if you're going to Disney...
You need a magic band.
We don't need a magic band. We always have a debate whether if you need one or not, and we always say, waste some money, don't get one, but then we always end up buying one. So this just kind of makes theme parks, or well, Disney parks, a bit more enjoyable. Like I say, you don't need one. If you've got an Apple Watch, you can always use an Apple Watch the same way that you'd use this, but this helps you interact with like the fireworks and stuff, which is a nice touch. But like I say, for $50, you make up your mind if you want to spend that.
It's just a nice novelty to have, and you can buy ones based on your favourite films and characters. There's so many now, they're definitely monetising.
Yeah. So we said that we wasn't going to buy one this latest trip, and then they brought a Spider-Man one out, and I was like, I've got to get that.
Yeah.
So yeah, in terms of other bits of tech, we have the portable charger, which for me now I've kind of, every piece of tech that I've got is USB-C. So I just take this charger and USB-C cables, just take two. I can charge both at the same time. This one's by Anker, which, fun fact, was founded by ex-Apple employees.
Really?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
And yeah, this is not sure it's a 10k milliamp hour battery. So it could probably charge my phone maybe 4 times.
And then I just have this cute little one. So mine is another Anker one, but mine is MagSafe. So it just clicks onto the back of your phone. It's got a little stand, so you can stand your phone up. That's not how it goes, it's that way. That's also not how it goes.
That bit flicks up there.
There we go. Yeah, I normally have one with a cable, but this one's just handy. It is well battered, as you can see. It's not as powerful as that one. It'll charge my phone maybe once and a half, which is why I probably take my other Anker charger more than this one. I just couldn't find it right now. But it's a cute colour, and it's more compact and very lightweight compared to the chunky ones. So I'm gonna keep that on my phone.
So So carrying on with tech, we're going into the camera gear that we take with us. It's mainly me that carries.
Hey, I carried some things.
I'm normally the mule, hence why my bag is so much bigger than Becky's. But yeah, so starting off with the main camera is what we're filming on now is the A7CR by Sony. So it's a small bodied camera. The whole point of kind of carrying my camera around and like choosing this camera rig was because I wanted to make things non-intrusive and like to be able to carry it around and not be annoyed at carrying stuff like because of the weight. So I've tried big camera bodies and big camera lenses before in the past and it's just been a bit of a nuisance. So yeah, down to a small camera body, which is quite nice because it's still really powerful. It's 61 megapixels for all you camera nerds out there. And the lens that we're shooting on is the 24 to 50 G lens by Sony, which because of the megapixel count in the camera, I can stop down to APS-C mode, which reduces the megapixels that it allows, but then it increases the range of the lens. So it can end up being like a 75mm lens, which is great for reach. And it's all in one lens, so I don't have to faff about changing lenses. There is one other lens that I do take with me, and it is the Pocket Dispo, which I've been harping on about in my Instagram reel or YouTube shorts if you've seen them. All it is a disposable camera lens that's been cut into like a 3D printed shape, which fits onto your camera. And then it's just got a Sony protective cover on the back. But yeah, the glass is tiny.
I was like, surely that's
small.
a toy when you first got it.
Looks like a toy. But yeah, it's a nice little fun lens to use.
And the pictures are really cool that it produces, very retro looking.
And it's really light, so it's almost made me like reconsider my other lens because of how light this is. And it was almost like carrying nothing around with me. So that was, really cool. So go watch the Instagram reel if you want a full review and breakdown of my thoughts on that.
Yeah. We also have another camera that we take with us, which is this one up here. Hello. So this is the Osmo Pocket 3.
From DJI, which DJI has actually been killing it recently, they're absolutely smashing it. So we have a couple of DJI products. So
I carry this camera.
That's the camera you carry.
Just saying.
So we also have the Mic Mini, which has just come out, which you won't be able to see because it's clipped onto us right now. So it comes with the receiver. We'll probably end up ditching this case and just carrying the mics with us.
It charges them, right?
Yeah, it charges them. But battery life is so good. We won't use the whole. I think it's 8 hours battery.
Yeah.
We won't use the full.
Yeah, we're not fully fledged filming out the house people just yet. So.
And even 8 hours of continuous use who's filming for that long.
Yeah.
So we've got them on now, which you might not be able to see, which is the good thing.
Yeah.
So that's another DJI product we've got. And then lastly, we have, if I can find it, the Osmo Action Pro 5, which is the newest action camera that they've brought out. And this is good just for, if it gets wet, and if you want to kind of not run and gun shoot, but kind of not be too worried about battering your camera.
No, you turn it on, you go.
Yeah, it's rugged, it does the job. I do have a little strap that I carry on my rucksack that this mounts onto, and the mounts are magnetic, so it's easy to take off, replace, and all that goodness. So yeah, DJI doing amazing stuff at the minute. I used to be Team GoPro for so long, and now moving to DJI.
Yeah. Okay, so next up is more kind of what I take, so personal care / beauty essentials that I take into the park. I don't wear a lot of makeup when we go because it's hot. Don't judge me, right? I take my makeup to the theme parks in a pencil case. Purely because I couldn't find anything that was compact and opened so I could lay it out. So, again, my hair. So this is a pencil case. And I just fill it with what I need for that day. So the essentials of what I tend to take into the parks, right? I also have some blister plasters and some normal plasters just in this little zippy up bit here. We also have some spare hair bobbles or hair ties, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, and then there's some really tiny blister plasters as well. So that tucks nicely away there. See, pencil case for the win. First up, I know we've already mentioned deodorant, but I take these really, really tiny native ones. Native? That was very Yorkshire of me. They smell good. I like how small, that is just the world's smallest deodorant, like perfect for the theme parks. Sun cream, a bit of an essential one. This one is the Garnier Glow. It's got a bit of a skin tint to it. It's great. It lasts a long time. It doesn't go streaky on your face because of the tint. And you can just reapply whenever you need. Right, again, don't laugh at me. This is the most 90s thing you will ever see. So this is my like fold out hairbrush. I think I got it from like, I don't know. You can get it in Claire's probably still. It's just compact and then it tucks away, easy enough. I also take a little decanter of perfume to keep fresh throughout the day. That was from, I think, Flying Tiger. I had some from Amazon and they were just not good, like they'd leak. And this one's really good. Right, I have a bit of a problem or an issue, shall we say, right? I like lip balm, lip products, right? You have one to be kind of safe. So this one's got SPF in it. This is Lanulips. I love these. They're just great. They feel nice. This one's a bit of a tinted one. As you can see, it is well and truly loved. It's nearly gone, very sad. I'm gonna have to get some more of that. Then we have a bit of a fun one. So this is Summer Fridays. And if you ask me, yes, they're nice, but they are very, very, very overpriced. I think this is like a £22 lip balm.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're just nice and it smells delicious. So this is the iced coffee scent. I won't say flavour because you don't eat it. And then we have one for, I don't know, I just really love Fenty lip balms, lip glosses. This is the Fenty Heat Gloss Bomb in, I don't know what flavour, oh, Fussy Heat. I like the feel of them. They're not sticky glosses, they're great. And one last final lip product. But no, I'm not, I'm lying. I've got to. So this is, this is technically not just lip. So this is the Benefit tint. So this like tints your lips for a little bit longer. You can put it on your cheeks as well. So this is great. This is the little travel size. It's so cute. I like it. Okay. I like to have options, and then obviously we have a lip liner. So this is well loved as well. So this is MAC's Boldly Bare. Yeah, I just like it. It's nice and neutral, and it goes with every single one of those lip balms that I carry. And then just a little portable mirror for all the shenanigans that I've just shown you. That was just a pouch of lip products essentially, but I like to have options, okay? One's practical, one's for fun, one looks good, and one lasts. Hee. And that is everything we typically take to the theme parks with us. I think my bag's empty.
Yeah, my bag's empty. And like, it is subject to change, and like the more we go and the more we find new things to take with us or to get rid of in his theme park bag, like if it suddenly miraculously never rains ever in Florida, which will never happen, but yeah, so as we find new things, we'll keep you guys informed.
Yeah, the park bag evolves.
Park bag 2.
Yeah, we try not to overpack, but apart from lip balms, but that should be everything that keeps you, intact for a park day and prepared.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So if you've just stumbled across us, I'm Jake.
And I'm Beckett, and we are your Orlando accomplice. We provide you with tips and tricks to help you navigate your Orlando vacations, whether that is outside or inside the theme parks.
So if you like this video, please give us a like, subscribe, all that YouTube jargon. Yeah, we're fairly new to this, so all your help would be appreciated.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
See you later.
Bye.